Greetings, everyone. Happy Sunday. Today is the day that the sun rules, and the sun is at the 21st degree of Leo. The sun is in its own mansion in Leo. And I'm out today at the farmer's market, just doing a little bit of shopping and hanging out with my friends, Shanice and what's his
Terry.
And Terry. Yeah, Shanice and Terry. Donna's not here today. Shanice, you want to say hello? Want to just say hi?
Hi.
Let me see. Wait a second. There she is. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Shanice is here with her. Here, come talk about your things.
Okay.
All right, if you feel compelled. Shanice, she sells, this is her brand, essential oils, natural skincare, Corinth's Garden. Corinth's Garden. I love this. Okay, so tell us about your products.
Yeah, so they're all handmade by me, and really they're just meant for the overall health and well-being of the people. I have some body butters, some face serums, hair serums, meditation sprays, and some roll-on oils that are really good for grounding, things like cedar wood and lavender. So yeah, I really just try to make things that I think will be of help to the people.
It's great. I love it. I love her products. I have her spray, and it's really enlivening. Like, there's a boldness in it that really brings me center. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Terry, you want to come talk about your hats? Say hello. This is Terry.
My name is Terry.
Terry's a Virgo.
I am a Virgo. born and raised a Virgo.
He is a Virgo for sure. So tell them what you do.
My business is sports merchandise, but specifically Negro League baseball. That's where I started this. And the reason being is because in the 90s I really got into Negro League history when that thing was really hot.
Yeah.
And and then it kind of resonated with me, and years later I said, you know what, I'm gonna get back to that and rediscover that. And it's also a way for me to just promote culture too. So I'm doing a few different things with my business and my venture. I'm promoting history,
Yes.
Culture, and then also helping people fashion-wise. So we're really focused on doing unique stuff with regards to the inventory for sports fans who want something unique and very special, and not just the hat from Liz.
Okay. Do you have a social media presence?
I do. So I am Baller Gear Brand.
Okay.
So Baller Gear Brand. Check it out. Tons of posts there.
Okay. Baller Gear Brand. Okay,
yeah, and
great.
we keep it fun.
Yes.
We keep it fun.
Okay, great. So let's look at his stuff. So let me say, you guys, I'm not that much into sports, but I love people doing innovative things and doing what they love. And so
We'll show them the Grays jersey.
Okay, great. So look at this. So tell me about that.
So that's the Washington Grays jersey, done by Evansville Flannels out of Seattle, Washington. They do the best vintage work, exact replicas of the originals, exact fabrics.
Nice.
So it's not only your wearing history.
Okay.
Your wearing history.
All right. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. All right. Of course, y'all. So. Okay, so that's Terry and Shanice. We are just out on Larchmont. They have a farmer's market here every Sunday, and I come here, and for the last couple of weeks, it's been so hot in Los Angeles, I just come and get 2 watermelons and strawberries and blueberries and raspberries, and that's what I eat during the week. Oh, and eggs, those green eggs, I eat those as well. So today the sun is in Leo. It's home in Leo, and Leo is the energy of our creative self-expression. And this is what that's why I'm interviewing Shanice and Terry, because this is their creative self-expression. Terry makes oils and healing balms for the body. Shanice makes oils and healing balms for the body, and Terry creates culture and memorabilia through sports. That's their creative self-expression, right? Oftentimes we think our creativity has to mean that we sing or draw or write. Your creativity is the essence of who you are. You are always expressing your unique creativity, or you are suppressing it. But there are things that make you who you are, that spark your heart, that open you up to life, that open you up to, the essence of who you are. And like, so for me, it's astrology. I love it. It literally makes me happy to check the astrology. Like when I check, I'm like, oh, the sun is in Leo, and I do the rituals, and the moon is in Pisces. All of that stuff is my creative self-expression, and it really makes me feel amazing about my life. And so we need creative self-expression. We need something that allows us to really express ourselves. The sun is at the 21st degree. The 21st degree is harmony. And so harmony is this ability to take all sorts of facets and aspects of yourself and make them into something, to harmonize them, to not throw away aspects of yourself, to not deny aspects of yourself, to really bring everything into your experience. And that's something that we're not really great at here in the States, because we sort of deny our shadows, we deny our sexuality, we deny, our anger, our rage, and all of that stuff is a part of who we are. It needs to have a place to live. It needs to be expressed. And otherwise, if it's not expressed, it just gets blocked and it becomes disease and heart conditions and all that sort of stuff. They say that the number one killer of Americans, I don't know if this is true or not, so maybe I shouldn't be saying it, but then they say the number one killer of Americans is heart disease. And the heart is ruled by Leo, and that means that, we're not creative in our expression, right? So we're going to 5 and we're working 9 to 5s and we're working just for money, and we're not doing things that really keep us joy-filled. So we're blocking that heart energy, that ability for our heart energy to flow is being blocked. And when we block our energy, it doesn't flow, and then that creates heart disease. Because our creativity is a major component of who we are. And so we have to keep it fluid. We have to keep it moving. We have to keep it moving romantically. I know a lot of women, like the older we get, people sort of lose their libido because they are trapped. One of the things that is interesting to me is watching women who are trapped in the idea and the notion of romantic love. And when it doesn't fulfill for them, they get stuck, like their hearts get broken, and they get trapped in the heart brokenness because of the notions of romantic love that was taught to us as children. It was sort of promised to women that someday your prince will come and he will save you and take you away from everything that is ugly and harmful. And so we kind of put ourselves on a shelf waiting for that sort of romantic love. And what is important for us to understand is that the romantic love is inside of us. It's not inside of them. We bring the romantic love to the experience. We're not here to receive the romantic love. We're here to give the romantic love. So you have to keep cultivating it inside of you with your creativity. Your romantic energy has to be a part of your creative self-expression, right? And as you do things that you love, dance, sing, music, art, nature, food, as you do things that you love, it will keep your heart open. And that is how you cultivate your romance. You don't wait on a man to come and affirm your romantic energy. Your romantic energy is between you and your divine self. You and the God in you. You and the creator of all this, right? Like, I can fall in love just by watching a tree and like, wow, the tree has so many leaves, y'all. Like, look at this tree. This tree has so many, let me see. Look at that tree, y'all. Look at that tree. Oh my God. Look at all of the leaves on that tree. Look at the color of that tree. Look at how it touches the backdrop of the sky. That gives me romance. Like, my heart is opened by that. I don't need to be connected to a man or anyone to feel romance. It's in my heart. It's who I am. It's the nature of what the Creator made me to be. It's easy for me to access it. I don't have to wait on anybody to get it. And so this is the thing. This is the thing that I'm saying, like, as we can't get stuck in the romantic fairy tales that we were given, so that when we're not having what we consider or judge as a romantic experience, when we're not having it, we put it on the shelf and act like it's not available anymore, act like we're not still juicy and luscious and desirable. And you know what I mean? You have to really, really, really keep yourself present to the romantic energy, because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Sensual energy is everywhere. You can watch bees in a flower. You can watch trees and animals and birds. It's all sensual, romantic, sensual energy. It's creative energy. Creative energy simply means that it is the connection between two opposites. That's all it means. And one of the ways that we connect with two opposites is a man and a woman. But that's just a basic way. It is not the fullness of it, y'all. You can have it any kind of way you desire it, and you got to keep your heart open and be harmonizing that energy constantly. So with that, I invite you guys to join the next moon cycle that starts. It starts on the 19th. You can start joining tomorrow or today in my link tree. And here's the thing. We are going to be planting the seeds to cultivate our relationship to the perfection that is within us. Many of us have given up on perfection because we have a notion and stories about what it is that don't have nothing to do with perfection. Perfection is your relationship to the divine. It is happening all the time. It is the fact that your heart is beating. It is the fact that your heart is pulsing the blood all the way through your body, that you have 7 trillion cells right now that are behaving on your purpose, for your well-being, for your success, for your life. That is your perfection, right? And you have to create practices in your life. You get to create practices in your life that allow you to cultivate a relationship with perfection so that you can understand it and have access to it. Your mind has to be devoted to a true narrative around what perfection is. You have to live it and breathe it. And this next cycle coming up with Pisces full moon and Virgo new moon, we're going to be cultivating the seeds of our perfection, who God made us to be. God made you perfect. You are made in the image and likeness of God. You are a creator, but the stories of the world have told you opposite, have told you that you are not, but that is false. You are the example, the presentation of the divine. And because of that, your life is meant to work in order with the divine creations, the cycles. Your life is meant to flow in order with the cycles. Good to see you, my darling. Your life is meant to be aligned to the greater systems that are already present. You don't have to go looking for them, but you do have to source them within you, and you have to remove your blocks to them. You have to remove the stories and the narratives that you have sourced around limitation, scarcity, fear, worry, doubt. And as you do that and begin to allow yourself to play and open your heart, your desires will begin to flourish. But you got to get out of the fucking way, y'all. Y'all got to get out of the way. And we have a world right now that's telling us everything is scary, everything is wrong, this and this is going to get you, and all that sort of stuff. You have to turn that stuff off, because those things will plug you in to realities that are not for you. But if you believe it, if you listen to it, if you align yourself to it, it will become your truth, because you're that powerful. You're powerful enough to create things that are not true, because that's how powerful you are. So I look forward to seeing you guys all in the 13 moons. We're going to have an incredible cycle this month, because the new cycle is really kicking off. I love how we've been in the universe is so incredible. The universe is like, we're going to give everybody enough time. The generosity of the universe is profound, you guys. It really is. And so we have had an extraordinary amount of time to really let go of the old. But the full moon in Pisces is a completion. Pisces is where things come to end. So we're about to have a full moon in Pisces, and that is going to complete a cycle that has been going on for a really long time, and we're going to be stepping into the fullness of another new cycle. What else do I want to say? Is it your creativity? I think that's it, y'all. I love you guys. Have a really beautiful day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.